Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. This is called a persistent train, and it's a rare occurrence when a meteor leaves a trail behind. This isn't actually smoke, but a result of the meteor ionizing the air. The meteor is moving so fast that it actually strips away electrons from molecules in the air. This astronomer found a persistent train that formed in the shape of a ring. There's a restaurant in Japan that sends you noodles through a series of bamboo tubes. You're not supposed to take all the noodles, so people further down the line can have some too.
Good afternoon, everyone.
This is called a red-throated loon, and it's a type of bird that likes to dive for food. They have the ability to dive to a depth of 30 feet and hold their breath for 90 seconds. There's a sport from Norway that's pretty much a belly flop championship. The objective is to have the most painful dive possible into the water.
27 år altså. Andreplass fra 2015. Har mange signaturer, skal vi se. Gå for sånn. Holmsbø dødskrets.
A few days ago, Japan experienced their most powerful typhoon in over 25 years. This is what it looks like when two octopuses fight. It got to the point that it looked like a giant octopus burrito. Coca-Cola made a machine that instantly turns your soda into frozen slush.
Oh, whoa. That was a cool. Okay, that was cool. Whoa.
If you take a lit match and place it inside of a microwave, you can create plasma.
Come on, come on. Here we go.
Plasma can also be created by microwaving grapes. Scientists put small light bulbs all over this fake arm to see if an electric eel could turn them on. In South American countries such as Colombia and Brazil, you'll see people perform at red lights. These researchers were studying a group of beluga whales when they noticed something strange. One of the whales was actually a narwhal. This narwhal has been swimming with the same group of whales for over 3 years. About 3 months ago, a new type of rock was discovered in Lake Superior in the United States. These are called euperlites. They look like regular boring rocks until they're placed underneath an ultraviolet light.
So this is what they look like without. You can see there's a couple different patterns going on, and they fluoresce very brightly under long wave UV. Quite a few different flavors. And white light back on, and take the UV away.
Oh my goodness me, it's a smooth knob-tail gecko. And it's very beautiful, and I love geckos. They're very cute. Yeah, this guy's very cute. He's so cute. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I found one. I've never seen one of these in the wild before.
This is a peacock mantis shrimp, and they're one of the most fearsome predators in the animal kingdom. They hunt for food by punching other animals to death. They have the fastest punch ever recorded at speeds of over 50 miles per hour. Their punch is so strong that they can break through the glass walls of aquariums. A zoo installed a new security camera, and it scared the snow leopard. This is a golden-tailed gecko. What you're looking at is extremely rare footage of their defense mechanism used to scare away predators. When the geckos feel threatened, they shoot a sticky substance out of their tail. This web is also extremely foul-smelling and will make this gecko smell really, really bad. Unfortunately, this type of gecko is currently suffering from habitat loss in Australia. This truck was being repossessed when the owner jumped in and tried to drive away.
Aggravated assault. Bájate, bro. Bájate, loco. No.
This artist created a 3D printer using the power and heat from the sun to make objects from sand. This is a marine iguana, only found in the Galapagos Islands. They're the only type of iguana in the world that can swim and dive for food. Many of these iguanas can hold their breath for up to 30 minutes long. When racehorses are about 2 years old, they begin hard training to become the best. Since the horses are so young, their body is not ready to handle this type of training. This is a monorail that runs with the horses and protects them if they trip or fall. This is the Ames window, which is an optical illusion that was created in 1951. It's a two-dimensional object that appears to be transparent. When you place objects on this window, it appears that the objects are passing straight through.
The window appears to pause and go backwards, but the matchbox keeps coming and floats out past this edge of the window. You can see that, you can even see the pin. But watch what happens here. The ruler's coming, window pauses, window goes backwards, and somehow or other they go through each other, even though you know they can't do it.
Underwater?
This rhino ran right up to this photographer and demanded belly rubs. This is called the double wrench method, which is a super simple way to break open a lock.
And then the second one at a 90-degree angle. So let's see what happens when we try this. Okay, looks like we broke something, but it's not completely open. Let's try that one more time. There we go.
Sometime in the 1st century, a nomadic tribe in Saudi Arabia carved this tomb from a giant rock. There's over 100 other similar tombs scattered throughout the desert. These tombs were built for the wealthiest and most important members of their society. This is how a sea cucumber eats. They walk on the floor and throw sand in their mouth and digest whatever organic matter they can find.
And what we see the holothurian doing here again is consuming sediment.
They are able to eviscerate their guts, for example, and that will then stick to the predator and confuse them.
Happy baking, everyone. Here we have some brioche dough, which goes into a bun divider. Push this down, divide it, and now we're going to round it for a few seconds. And voila, you have equal 36 pieces.
This company made a device that allows you to create and animate your own holograms.
And you look at it and you interact with it, there's no clunky headgear, there's no extended setup.
There's an artist that likes to carve pillows out of marble. This is a polarizing filter, which is used by photographers to remove reflections from surfaces such as glass and water.
Filters can get rid of reflections from many surfaces such as water, or glass, or even book spines.
There's a cat that likes to go skateboarding. The owner pushes or pulls on the board while the cat goes for a ride. This is the largest and most expensive sailboat in the world. If you want to rent this yacht, it'll cost you at least $300,000 a week. These ducks were rescued after they spent their entire lives trapped inside a house. They have never seen a large body of water until now. The ducks actually refused to go in the water until volunteers started throwing them in. A few days ago, there was an earthquake in Indonesia, followed up by a tsunami that flooded the shoreline.
Astagfirullah. Ya Allah. Astagfirullah.
Very nice, a little UFO.
This company developed glasses that blocks out computer and TV screens. Some people find electronic screens to be distracting, so this makes it easier to focus.
I discovered that when you actually flatten and when you rotate a regular polarized lens, you can block out LCD and LED screens, and those make up most of the displays for TVs and computers. So we had our screen blocking glasses.
And so we spent the past year researching manufacturers, materials. We've done lots of prototyping.
This is the tallest outdoor elevator in the world, located in China. The elevator takes passengers to a height of over 1,000 feet in 60 seconds. This company made some Halloween decorations that make it look like there's an actual ghost in your house. A special projector is used to make the hologram illusion come to life. It's possible to create a bridge made of water by using electricity. Scientists are still not entirely sure why water behaves this way.
Straight across that guy. So I'm going to bring it up, voltage up. Now I'll bring the voltage back down.
A few days ago, SpaceX launched another rocket into space, and it was beautiful. Here's a great graph showing how much the sea level has risen since 1880. There's a Japanese artist that uses shadows from everyday objects to create giant imaginary worlds. This person set up a machine that makes you a free scarf while you wait for your train. All you need to do is power the machine with your legs for about 5 minutes.
Come here, little. You're a cute pumpkin. And Sophie's a good grandma.
I hope he knows how to turn.
So do I.
Oh my god.
About a week ago, there was an air show in Australia where planes flew really close to buildings.
No, it is.
Boston Dynamics made a robot that's capable of doing parkour. There's a pen that uses a scanner to match the color of pretty much anything. Once something is scanned, the ink in the pen mixes together to produce the desired color.
It works by using a special color sensor to read the colors you scan. And a smart pump mixes and dispenses the colored ink. Scanning is simple and fast, so you can capture those colors in an instant.
Boy? Who's a good boy? Are you the goodest of boys? Is Darren a good boy?
These are probably the strongest gloves in the world. These gloves are strong enough to protect you from sharp objects, blunt force, and extreme heat. These two little bear cubs were rescued from the cold weather.
We need a piece of rope.
There's a shovel and the rope.
Yeah, there's a shovel in there too. The steel one will help. Steel shovel, Mike.
This rattlesnake thought this tortoise was a rock and decided to go for a ride. This is Salto, the one-legged jumping robot.
Whoa.
There's a barber that helps people with thin hair look young again. The top of the client's head is shaved off and fake hair is glued right on top. The glue can last for about a month before needing to be reapplied again. This is Julian Carr. He's a professional skier that likes to jump off cliffs into giant piles of fluffy snow. This jump was over 200 feet high and he walked away completely unharmed. This is called the octopus jig. It's where you have 3 people play the same 3 instruments at the same time. This is what a CT scan looks like without the cover on.
As it speeds up, it's taking images, is that right?
Right, yeah.
It's taking more images.
Yep.
And that improves the quality.
This is called see-through, which is a special device that allows firefighters to see straight through smoke. This device uses augmented reality to create an outline of structures inside of a burning building. The hope is that firefighters will be able to move through buildings faster and easier, which will save more lives.
The see-through technologies, it's pretty amazing just how it gives you depth in a room, shows all the edges.
The see-through technology is amazing. It absolutely is. It's cutting edge. It separates thermal imaging from anything out there in the market.
Back in 1993, a company tried selling the first hands-free phone headset.
It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for remotes. Now talk hands-free anywhere, anytime. Office work is a pain for Mr. Phone in the Neck, but you won't miss a beat with hands-free freedom.
Sometimes baby goats misbehave and can't stop running into other goats. As a result, farmers sometimes have to cut off their horns to protect other animals. Many goat farmers have learned that the quickest and easiest way to protect others is by using pool noodles. These foam noodles are cut and placed right on top, which is a great alternative to removing their horns. I'm not sure why, but there's a bunch of viral videos from China showing a praying mantis lifting heavy objects. This is the White Temple, located in Thailand. It's a Buddhist temple that was constructed by a local artist in 1997. He used his own money to fund the project and believes building the temple will give him immortal life. There's a keyboard you can buy that spits out letters and numbers. This is called a multiple launch rocket system, and this is what it looks like in action. I found someone who cooks little tiny dishes of food. Los Angeles sometimes goes months without any rain at all, but when it does rain, a ridiculous amount of garbage goes straight into the ocean. The LA River has a severely outdated drainage system that funnels garbage from the city right out to the ocean. This is the Taj Mahal. Many people have seen this, but they still don't know why it was built. There was an emperor in India who was so distraught over the death of his wife that he preserved her body for 22 years. During that time, he created the Taj Mahal as her final resting place. There was a fashion show in Turkey, and a cat showed up on the catwalk. This beverage company designed a vending machine that gets stuck on purpose. The vending machine is designed this way because the drink tastes better after it is shaken.
He's coming.
This person was arrested and placed in the front seat of a police car. When the officers were busy talking, she took off with the car.
What is she doing? Stop! Stop! David 136, suspect just stole my vehicle.
After a few minutes, she was tracked down and captured.
This will be tougher to steal. This is one of our updated, hard to steal models.
This person was cleaning their car when another car came out of nowhere. The victim didn't experience any major injuries as the driver of the vehicle claimed to have pressed the gas instead of the brake pedal. A company in Australia is trying to design a wave machine on a lake so people can go surfing. Many countries such as South Korea have a big problem with hidden cameras being used in public bathrooms. In order to make sure that their privacy is safe, many people are using cameras that find hidden cameras.
These special red lights are specifically engineered to bounce off of the reflective surface, which all camera lenses have, no matter how big or small they may be.
Ooh.
Put it down. I need to put the bowl down nice and gently.
These art students made Halloween costumes of famous and iconic paintings. This company made a bench that makes it easier to make friends with strangers. This person was raised by his stepfather ever since he was 3 years old. At 19 years old, he asked his dad to officially adopt him.
What? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Adoption papers?
Are you kidding me?
This lizard has the ability to create its own air bubble to breathe underwater. The bubble moves up and down because the lizard is recycling its oxygen supply. This gives the lizards an ability to hold their breath for over 16 minutes long. This person found a dead squid washed up on the beach and gave us a close look of its skin. This person was driving around in California when they saw a meteor fall right out of the sky.
The investments that you make in the people in your environment. You cannot ask someone.
Here's what the mountains of Iceland look like. This is a single-cell organism, and it's about to die. When it dies, it doesn't stop moving, but instead falls apart into little pieces. I know a few months ago I made a video about the tallest statue in the world, but it looks like India just built one that's even taller. The Statue of Unity is now the tallest statue in the world. The previous record was 420 meters, but the Statue of Unity stands at 597 meters tall. The statue was created to pay respects to what many people believe is the founding father of modern-day India. This person discovered that you can pick locks by using a pumpkin carver.
Let's get a tension wrench in there. And that was pretty quick. Let's close this out with this Brinks cable lock. And that one was pretty fast as well.
This isn't a computer animation. This is a ferrofluid clock that uses magnets to move fluid around and tell time. This is Migaloo, which is probably the most famous whale in the world. He's an albino white whale, and he's usually seen on the coast of Australia. There's only 3 other known albino humpback whales currently in existence.
Hey, on video. Please.
This person makes flying holiday decorations by using drones. It only rains about once a year in southern Madagascar, so when it does rain, all the tortoises come running out to grab a drink of water. This is just a regular, boring paperclip. You can bend it in any shape you want, and it won't go back to the way it was before. What makes this other paperclip so smart is that you can bend it in any way you want, but it'll still remember what it originally looked like. This paperclip is made of a type of metal called nitinol. Nitinol is an alloy consisting of titanium and nickel that has the ability to remember its original shape when placed in hot conditions.
And let's throw it in. Isn't that amazing? It's a paperclip again. Let's put it in there. Let's try a spring. We deform it. Look at that.
The person was filming this wild bear when an eagle swooped down and attacked it. In case you didn't know, plants actually move around a lot, they just do it really slowly. So this is a pretty neat concept on how people might go shopping in the future. Coca-Cola has these special bottles that can turn their wrapper into a ribbon.
Stop. Stop.
This person explains why you need to be careful if you see dead grass on your lawn.
This just looks like a patch of dead grass. We don't see anything going on. We peel this up. You guys can see how cute these little guys and how small they are. See how cute they are?
NASA just released some incredible video footage of what a rocket launch looks like from space. This is called the lion's mane jellyfish, and it's the largest type of jellyfish in the world. The top of the jellyfish is typically about 2 meters wide. These fish are swimming very close because they're using the tentacles as protection from predators.
Саня, ты чё за пируэты, Саня? А, Саня? Санечка, ты чё это такое, Сань? А, Сань? Чё за выкрутасы?
You can turn your garage into a porch by using the screen door. This company developed a fabric that has the ability to repair itself.
NCT is a fabric that can self-heal small holes and punctures to the fabric. NCT is a lightweight, water-resistant nylon ripstop with resealing and repairing capabilities. Naturally, nylon ripstop is extremely durable due to its endlessly repeating chains of building blocks that are woven into the crisscross pattern. When the already durable nylon is punctured, the nylon threads aren't actually broken. They're just pushed apart.
These guys wanted to see how accurate they could be while using their wingsuit. This is what it sounds like to beatbox using helium. And this is what it sounds like when you inhale sulfur hexafluoride.
Oh my god! Oh
These are scallops, and this is what they look like when they swim around.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
This is what it looks like when planes come in for a landing and there's a thunderstorm nearby. When the storm covers the airport, the planes scatter around like little ants. This teacher was caught on camera absolutely losing her mind. She walked into class holding a pair of scissors and started singing the national anthem.
By the twilight's last streaming, whose bright stripes and bright. Next. I'm not done. Next. Next. Then I pick you out. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, no,
don't touch me.
No.
Liz? No, Miss G.
Okay.
Miss G. Are the parts we watch.
She was arrested by the police a few minutes later.
Fuck, shit.
This cat was born with a condition that prevented him from learning how to properly move. Everything about this cat is perfectly healthy, except that he'll never be able to walk straight. In case you didn't know, this is how sumo wrestlers sign autographs. A scientist at MIT helped create spatial flux as a way to stabilize a person in a zero-gravity situation. This artist created car paint that changes color and design when exposed to water.
After me because he knows he can bite this fabric. Did you see him chase me? I'm gonna move again.
This guy lives on a busy road and got tired of people stealing his packages all the time. He set up a fake package that makes a small explosive sound to scare people that try to steal it. This company made a device that's supposed to work out your face. They claim that using this product will tighten your facial muscles and remove wrinkles.
両側のウェイトを利用してバーを揺らすだけがパオ運動なんです。パオ運動は1回30秒を1日2回、つまりたった30秒からの簡単トレーニングだから毎日楽しく続けられるんです。
This person bought a $55 bicycle lock and wanted to see how strong it was. Here's what a baby shark looks like while it grows in an egg sac.
This is extremely rare to actually see one of these egg cases with the shark inside.
Last year, the United States forced Volkswagen to recall over 350,000 cars because of cheating on emissions tests. As a result, there are lots throughout the United States with Volkswagen cars sitting idle. Almost every single car will eventually be crushed and recycled. The amount of detail that went into making this painting is pretty incredible. This might look cute, but this baby will probably take over the world sometime soon. This is the first public road to be made entirely from plastic. Instead of sending plastic waste to a landfill, this company decided to put this trash to a better use.
Are developing a new kind of road. It's a road that has many advantages over existing products and that contributes to solving some important global problems.
This road is much easier to build as they can simply be placed together like Legos. A plastic road can also last up to 3 times longer than a regular asphalt road. These are Tibetan monks, and they spend days or sometimes weeks making a beautiful sand mandala. They carefully place each grain of sand in just the right spot. And once they're finally done, they destroy it. They destroy the artwork as a way to teach to never be emotionally attached to anyone or anything. It really doesn't matter how much time and effort you devote to something, because eventually everything will be destroyed. This is what it's like to go kayaking in Norway. I was in a public bathroom and I saw something that I'd never seen before. So after you wash your hands, you don't have to touch the door. This is called linear friction welding. It's a way to weld pieces of metal by pushing and rubbing them together.
Linear friction welding is ideal for joining blades to discs in turbine manufacture. They're called blisks. And these are some images of welds made on the new Linfrick machine here at Abington.
That's the end of this video. Hopefully I made your day just a little better, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later!